class.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and this is the show that dares to ask the question, are you smarter than a fifth grader? That's right, we give adults a chance to stand up here and prove that they are, in fact, smarter than 10-year-olds, and if they can prove it, they can win $1 million. It's that easy. And this is our class. Laura, Kyle, Jacob, Alana, and Spencer. All right, class, you ready to meet our new student?
Yeah.
He's a 31-year-old tech support rep who graduated from Orchard Park Elementary in Dayton, Ohio. Please welcome Pat Germano. Pat, how are you?
Fantastic. Yeah!
So somebody had the cereal with the sugar on it today, I see.
Yes.
So, Pat, I guess this is a picture of you when you attended Orchard Park Elementary School?
Yes.
You actually remember your first kiss back from those days.
Yes.
Who was that?
Tracy.
Tracy.
Yes. I'm not going to give out any last names.
Okay.
You can.
No, I'm not going to. And somewhere Tracy's sitting in Ohio going, oh, thank God he's not saying my last name. Where was it?
Mostly in the mouth.
No, I meant like on the playground or in the coat closet.
Oh.
Pat, this class of fifth graders is going to be taking the same quiz that you are, and during the course of the game, we're going to let you cheat off of them, okay?
All right.
All right, so pick a classmate.
All right. All right, I'm going to go with Kyle.
Pat, let me tell you how we play this game. On the board, you're going to see a list of 10 subjects. They range from first grade through the fifth grade. The first subject you answer correctly is worth $1,000. If you make it to the 10th one, it's worth $500,000. All right. You get all 10 of these questions right, we're going to give you an additional 11th question, which will be worth $1 million. If at any point this gets to be too scary, if you don't want to answer questions normally asked to 6-year-olds through 10-year-olds, you can take whatever money you've won up to that point, you can drop out of school, but you have to promise me that you're going to look into the camera and tell the entire world, I am not smarter than a fifth grader. We got a deal?
Deal.
Deal. All right.
All right.
Let's find out, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Let's play.
Kyle.
Yep.
What is your best subject?
Mine are history, social studies, and science.
Pretty definite.
Wow. I'm gonna have to go with Kyle then and go with third grade science.
Jumping all the way to third grade, you must be confident. For $1,000, Pat, here is your third grade question. What is the lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere? The mesosphere, the thermosphere, or the troposphere? What's the lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere? Mesosphere, the thermosphere, or troposphere? While your classmate's locking in his answer, let me tell you how they can help. You can cheat off of them twice. Once during the game, you may peek at their paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it. If you'd rather use your own, you can do that. And you can copy once during the game, meaning you can copy their answer, but you must take the answer that they have written down. Once during the game, you can use a save, which means if you answer incorrectly, but your classmate answers correctly, they can save you. You can continue on in the game. The question is, what is the lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere? Pat, you're lucky. Your first question is multiple choice. So what are you thinking, Pat?
I'm thinking I don't know the answer.
I like your honesty.
However, it is multiple choice, so I'd hate to use a cheat, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna copy Kyle's answer.
You're banking everything on someone that might have an imaginary friend. All right, Pat, you wanted to copy your classmate Kyle's answer. What is the lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere? Kyle said B, thermosphere. I'll tell you this, it's not A. It's not mesosphere. The bad news is it's not B either, Pat. It is C, troposphere. I am so sorry.
Pat, you just made history. You are the first student to flunk out.
You've been a great guy. We appreciate you playing, and I thank you so much. Before you leave, well, we had a deal. We shook on it. I need you to look into the camera and say it proud.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Kyle, please take your seat. It's time for us to start all over with a new classmate.
All right, class, were you ready to meet our new student?
Yeah!
She's a 29-year-old development director at a nonprofit organization who graduated from Thomasville Elementary in Meriden, Connecticut. Please welcome Deborah Bassett.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Welcome to the show.
How's it going?
So you attended Thomas Hooker Elementary School?
Yes, I did.
I believe that's a photo of you.
Indeed, it is.
You were cute then, you're cute now.
Thank you.
Oh, look at
God.
this.
That's in the backyard. That's 4th grade, I believe.
You look like a little French girl here.
Yes, I always had a thing in me about studying French.
I gotta tell you this. We dug up a surprise video of you
Oh, Lord.
from around the same time. May we please see
Oh,
that?
God.
There she is.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Now, is this a dance recital or an exercise video? I'm a little confused.
This was my 2nd grade dance recital. Oh, this is good.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, my
We're
God.
hoping to turn this into a very good day for you.
Me too.
Because you have a chance today to walk out of here with $1 million. Deborah, these 5th graders are going to be taking the same quiz that you are taking, and you're actually going to have an opportunity to cheat off them during the course of the show. So why don't you select a classmate?
All right. Jacob.
Jacob, come on up here. All right, Deborah, let me tell you how our game's played. On the board, we're going to show you 10 subjects. You get all 10 of these right, we're going to give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million, okay? Now, during the course of the game, if answering questions normally asked to 1st through 5th graders feels to be too much, you can drop out. You can take whatever amount of money you've made up until that point and you can leave. You can drop out of school, but before you leave us, I want you to promise me you'll look into the camera and tell the entire world I am not smarter than a 5th grader. We have a deal?
It's a deal.
All right, are you ready to find out, are you smarter than a 5th grader? Let's play the game.
Okay.
All right, Deborah, for $1,000, please pick your first subject.
Okay, let's go 4th grade U.S. geography.
4th grade U.S. geography. You must be pretty confident skipping the first 3 grades. For $1,000, may we see the 4th grade question. What is the southernmost U.S. state? What is the southernmost U.S. state? Jacob has already locked in his answer.
Okay, I think my gut instinct says Florida, but I somehow remember Hawaii, which is pretty south, and I'm kind of feeling like that's probably gonna be my answer. Hawaii.
Now, you know, you can peek at his answer.
Nah, I think we're gonna risk it. I feel confident that Jacob knows his stuff.
Okay.
So if I flop and it's Florida or Cali or something, I think he'll save me. So I'm gonna say Hawaii.
aloha. You have $1,000. Deborah Bassett is playing for $2,000 right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Deborah Bassett's got $1,000. Let's turn it into $2,000. Pick a subject.
Come on, let's get some moolah.
Okay,
Come on, let's get some of the hard ones.
yeah, all right, Jake, let's do it. Let's go for world geography, 3rd grade.
World Geography, 3rd grade. The $2,000 question is, what is the world's longest river? What is the world's longest river? Jacob is locked in his answer. Now, what are you thinking?
Whew, I've been to the Amazon, and I know that that is indeed a really, really long river. But there's a river in Egypt that's just a wee bit longer. I'm gonna go for the Nile.
So you're not in denial.
I'm hoping I'm not in denial.
I had to. May we please see what Jacob said the world's longest river is? Jacob said, Nile. Deborah? He said what you said, so he can't save you. He's right. You're right. You got $2,000. All right, well, your classmates can help you 2 questions at a time. You have $2,000. Pick another classmate, Deborah.
We gotta get the girls up here. Laura, why don't you come on up? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You got $2,000.
All right,
Pick a subject and let's turn it into $5,000.
let's go for it.
First grade grammar.
Let's do 2nd grade measurements for kids.
2nd grade measurement. 2nd grade. Question normally answered by 7-year-olds.
No, great.
For $5,000, here it is. How many feet are in a mile? How many feet are in a mile? Laura has locked in already.
All right. Wow.
Deborah, how you feeling?
I know it's over 5,000.
That's a little too vague for us.
Feet in a mile. First number that comes to my head is 5280. Don't know why. 5,280. 5,260 also sounds right.
Think of a place that you know that's a mile, and then count it off in your feet
Okay, that's well. It might take
in
quite
the
a
next
while
12
here, Jeff.
seconds. Now, Deborah, here on the board, you've got your peek left. You've got your copy left. You have your save left. I mean, you can put your fate into the hand of a 10-year-old.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go with my gut. 5,280 feet. I hope I'm not just mixing this up with yards. 5,280 feet in a mile.
There's people that run the mile faster than it took you to answer that. You're making me nervous. How do you feel about it?
I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on this, but I feel like my friend here is, and so I'm hoping that if I don't get it right, Laura might.
I'll be honest with you. All of them have the same answer. And we're going to find out what the right answer is when we get back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Deborah Bassett, is playing for $5,000. The question is, how many feet are in a mile? You said 5,280. I told you all of them have the same answer. I'm going to tell you this. She's got the same answer that they have.
That's good, I think.
And what if I told you you had the right answer all along? It's 5,280.
I don't know where it even came from. Oh my God.
Everybody in the class got that one right. You okay, Deborah?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You have $5,000. You're about to play for $10,000.
Oh my God.
Pick a subject, Deborah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna press my luck on,
Fifth grade astronomy.
feeling fifth grade. Ooh, fifth grade, that's starting.
Oh, yeah, fifth grade. Whoa.
Okay, let's go fifth grade astronomy.
Fifth grade astronomy for $10,000. May we please see the question? The planet Mars has how many moons? Wow. She
Wow.
is locked in.
Wow.
The planet Mars has how many moons? You have your cheats left. You can peek at Laura's paper. You can copy Laura's paper.
Wow.
Do you have any thoughts?
Oh, not really.
You're kind of looking up.
I'm
into
kind of
space
trying
for
to get
that
a
one.
signal from the heavens here because I have absolutely no idea. Wow, Mars.
You can walk out of here with $5,000.
I could, but I won't. Wow. Oh God, Mars. Mars is the red planet. Okay.
If only that was the question.
You know, does it have to have a moon to be a planet? Maybe it doesn't have any moons. I don't know.
I think they have the candy bars, doesn't it?
They've got. I'm like thinking 7 moons or 0 moons. 7, 0, 7.
You've got your cheats. You can peek
She
at her
locked in
paper.
so quickly though that I feel that she knows the answer. So I'm thinking that to have 7 moons.
And if you guess at it and you're wrong and she doesn't have the right answer, you go home with nothing.
I understand that. That's a tough one, but. I'm locking in with 0. I hope you know it, girl.
You locked in with a 0.
Oh God. What have I done?
You might be leaving here with 0.
It's okay. It's all right. It's just a game.
You're resting your hopes if you're wrong on somebody whose hands probably smell like Play-Doh. Let's see what the class seated over here had to say.
Oof,
They all said
not good.
2.
Okay.
2 is right.
I hope my girl knows that.
It doesn't matter what they said, now it matters what she said. If she said 2, you have $10,000. We'll find out if our student is right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Deborah Bassett, has got $5,000. We're playing for $10,000. The question is, the planet Mars has how many moons? You locked in with a 0. You might be leaving here with 0.
Wow.
If she said 2, you have $10,000. She said 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
sweetheart. Oh my God!
Deborah, you got $10,000.
Oh
Next question's the $25,000 question. Big question in the game because you get this question right, no matter what happens the rest of the game, you're leaving here with a minimum of $25,000. Pick a classmate.
All right, Spencer, come on up. Next. What's up, Spence? Good to meet you, buddy. This is exhilarating.
You've got $10,000. Now, it says that you work for a nonprofit organization.
This is correct. We basically work and represent many other nonprofits around the world. So this money is clearly going to be going towards good causes.
Good stuff.
Very excited about it.
$10,000 is a lot of money.
$10,000 helps a lot of kids.
The good news for you is you have both your cheats left.
All right, wow.
Got a pretty smart class around you. Pick a subject. Let's get to $25,000.
Let's do it. For $25,000, let's go first grade animal science.
You're going with first grade animal science for $25,000. Here's the question. True or false, the koala is a marsupial? Spencer has locked in his answer. True or false, the koala is a marsupial? 50-50 shot. I mean,
This is awesome.
that's good. Why is it awesome?
I remember seeing pictures of koala bears hanging with their babies in their pouch, and I think that's what makes a marsupial marsupial. So I'm gonna say true. A koala is a marsupial. A lot of money.
You look like you need a teddy bear right now. The whole class has the same answer. You said true. The whole class has the same answer as you. The entire class is right. You have $25,000. Nice job, Spencer.
Thank you. $25,000. I just won $25,000.
You have $25,000.
That's the quickest paycheck I've ever made. Wow.
Now, Deborah, you've got some friends here cheering you on today.
I do.
You want to introduce them?
I would love to. This is my lovely best friend, Kat Forcatus, whom I've known since my days back in Canada and university. To the left is my boss, Adam Constantino. And this is Will Wild, my old surfing buddy.
Yeah, Deb. 25 grand.
Now, with a name like Will Wild, you had to go to the principal's office at least once.
Yes, I did. In third grade, I pretty much spent majority of my recesses in the principal's office.
And by the way, I want to say, Will,
sir.
thanks for dressing up for the show,
Hey,
okay?
thank you, sir.
Deborah, you got $25,000.
Let's
You have
make it
both
50.
your cheats left. You're playing for $50,000. Pick a subject.
Wow. All right. Let's go with first grade grammar.
First grade grammar for $50,000.
Wow.
Deborah, here's your question. How many proper nouns are in the following sentence? In Oklahoma, Oprah met our ostrich Ozzy. How many proper nouns are in the following sentence? In Oklahoma, Oprah met our ostrich Ozzy. Your classmate Spencer has already locked in his answer.
Okay. Wow. Proper noun. A proper noun is, I can almost hear my teacher saying it.
Now remember, you've got both your cheats left.
A pronoun is, oh, proper noun, pronoun. Yikes.
Good thing about the $50,000 question. You got $25,000 right now.
Right.
Even if you get it wrong, you're leaving with $25,000. It's almost a freebie.
Okay, let's do
Bad
this.
news is you don't have your save left.
Oh, shoot.
So if
Okay,
you're wrong,
okay.
he can't save you.
Okay, but maybe I can peek. But let me think about this. Oklahoma, how many proper nouns? Oklahoma, definitely a proper noun, capitalized. Oprah, I want to say Oprah's a pronoun, maybe. Is Oprah a proper noun or a pronoun?
I know it's a TV show.
Ozzy. I'm thinking Oklahoma might be the only one. Proper noun, proper noun, proper noun.
You're changing your mind more than a dog in a fire hydrant factory
It's $50,000,
right
Jeff. Some slack.
now. You can peek.
I'm going to.
You can copy.
I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna have a peek, please. All right, Spencer.
Before I show you his answer, what are you thinking?
You know, proper nouns. I think it's one. I think it's Oklahoma. I think Oprah and Ozzy are pronouns. Like I, you, he, she, it. Those are all.
Let me show you what Spencer
I'm
said.
confused.
And he did lock in quickly.
I know.
Spencer said
3. That's my initial. That was my initial.
I will remind you, Spencer is 10.
It's all right. It's cool. My nephew's 10 and he's brilliant. Oklahoma.
You can take $25,000 and leave right now.
I'm gonna get it anyhow, aren't
Yeah.
I? Okay. So,
Why don't you take a guess?
why don't I take a guess? All right, Spencer, I appreciate your help. He, she, it. Those are pronouns. Oprah's a proper name. I was second guessing myself. I think the answer is 3, and I'm gonna lock that in for hopefully $50,000.
Let's talk it through.
Okay.
Which 3 do you think?
Oklahoma, Oprah, and Ozzy.
So what do you think ostrich is?
Ostrich, I think it's a basic noun. Am I wrong?
The right answer is gonna be revealed when we come back.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Deborah Bassett's got $25,000. She's playing for $50,000.
Come on.
The question is, how many proper nouns are in the following sentence? In Oklahoma, Oprah met our ostrich Ozzy. You peeked at the 10-year-old's paper. Spencer said 3. You decided to go with Spencer's answer. Oprah is a rich lady, and so are you, Deborah.
Oh my God! I got $50,000.
Nice job, Spencer.
Thank you. Way to go, buddy.
Pick another classmate.
I gotta be fair to the girls. You're coming next, Kyle, I hope. Come on up, Alana.
Alana.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Deborah, you got $50,000. You want to turn it into $100,000?
Let's, oh, yeah.
Pick a subject.
All right, wow. Let's go. I think we're gonna go, let's go 3rd grade math.
3rd grade math. For $100,000. Here's the 3rd grade math question. How many of the interior angles of a scalene triangle have the same number of degrees?
How many?
And that was in English.
Yes. Scalene.
Let me remind you, you can walk away right now with $50,000. You've only got one cheat left, and it is a copy. If you're incorrect, you can't be saved.
Right.
And you get back $25,000.
Okie doke. How many interior angles in a scale?
Alana has locked in her answer. You can copy her paper, which means you have to take the answer that she's written down.
You know, math was just never my best subject.
Math wasn't one of
No,
your
I
best
don't know why.
subjects?
It was random. I thought maybe I'd have a shot. Scalene triangle. Oh God, I can't even remember the difference between that and the isosceles. And there's a right triangle.
I'm going to help you with a little bit of math right now. You can take $50,000 and deposit it in your bank account.
Yeah, 50 grand's a lot of money. A lot of
money.
A lot of work we can do in the world with $50,000.
Good stuff with
Very good stuff.
$50,000.
Very good stuff. However, but you know, that's the quickest $50,000 I've ever made. So I'm not going to guess. I'm going to take the money. Should I take the money? Take the money?
You want to lock that in?
Oh, but I think I know it. Oh, this is painful, but oh, I can copy still?
You can copy. If you copy, you must go with the answer. This fifth grader wrote on their paper.
Honey, let's go for $100,000. I'm sorry, I'm gonna copy. I'm a copy.
Deborah, if you had to guess, what would you have said?
The right triangle. I think the scalene is, it's the real thin one, or is that the isosceles? I was gonna say 3.
You were going to say 3.
Right, I think it's.
I will tell you this, out of the rest of the class, there's 3 different answers.
Great.
May we
How
see
you
what the
feeling?
class said?
Let's see how many equal angles the class thinks are in a scalene triangle.
1,
At least
2,
2. At least 2.
and 2 at least 2s.
All right.
Let's see what Alana said. Little Alana said
Come on, Alana. Oh.
none.
I was thinking 0 at first. I had a vibe of 0. It's okay. $25,000 still does a lot of good work.
Well, it does. 50 would have done more. 100 does a lot more, and you have $100,000. We are going to be playing for $175,000 right after this. You can have me.
Coming up next,
All right. Feeling good. Wow, feeling good.
do-gooder Deborah is closing in on the million. She promised to spend her money making the world a better place.
We're trying to save the oceans.
Will she take the money and run,
Let's see. Hold on. Wait a second. Is that the wimpy way out?
or stick around to save the planet?
You know,
Tough call.
I know.
Earth's in the balance. Next on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We are playing for $175,000.
That's nice.
We're going surfing.
There you are, save some orangutans.
I thought we were giving it to the nonprofit.
We are. We do some work with some surfing organizations too.
Oh, wow, boy. All those underprivileged surfers. The good news is you have $100,000.
Oh my God.
The bad news is your save is gone and both of your cheats are gone. You are on your own, Deborah.
That's fine. I'm elated.
You're playing for $175,000.
He's coming up with me.
Pick a subject.
No one gets to come up.
Nobody.
Yikes. Okay.
You and me.
Just you and me, kid. All right. Feeling good. Wow, feeling good. Okay. All right. Help! Let's go 4th grade U.S. history.
4th grade U.S. history. For $175,000, here's the 4th grade question. Deborah.
Yes.
What's the most common first name among U.S. presidents?
Wow. Wow.
Well good or well bad?
Wow, interesting. Wow, interesting.
I do want to learn more about this nonprofit where everybody goes surfing.
We're trying to save the oceans. There's James Madison, James Monroe, lots of James.
You have $100,000.
We know it's not Ulysses. There's George Washington, George Harrison, he wasn't a president. John, oh my God, John Quincy Adams, F. Kennedy.
Do you really have George Harrison in the George list?
Love that man. Gosh, you know, I almost feel like, you know, I should quit while I'm ahead.
Lot of presidents.
This just feels too good.
You could guess. If you're wrong, you give back $75,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to give back. That's a lot of money. That's a lot at stake. You know, I know you're probably gonna let me get a random guess, and I'm probably gonna get it right, and then I'm gonna be all bummed. My instinct says that it's Jonathan.
You want to go with a guess?
You know,
Or you want to go home with $100,000?
gosh, if I get it right and I walk, I'm gonna be really bummed. However, if I lose that 75 grand, I'm
How
gonna
much
be...
money did you have in your pocket when you walked in here today?
Jeff, I could barely get here today, okay? No, it's
$100,000, Jeff.
yeah,
That's a lot of money.
We definitely don't need to be greedy. We're psyched with that. We can do a lot of good work with that. So, wow, I just won $100,000.
Well, you haven't won $100,000 yet.
Well, when I buzz this thing in and I tell you that I'm going to take the money. James, John. Let's see. Hold on. Wait a second. Is that the wimpy way out? We've got George, John.
Here's what I'm
Well, I
starting
know it's
to...
not Abraham, and I know it's not Ulysses.
Here's what I'm starting to worry about. A lot of the kids bring their lunch, and it has mayonnaise in there. And when it sits for too long, it goes bad. You got $100,000.
I know.
You have 30 seconds to decide what you want to do.
Okey-doke. Samuel, John. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take it because I messed up like 20 different presidents. I forgot the ones in between. I know it's probably John. I think it is. But for $100,000, I'm gonna continue to help the planet, so I'm taking the money.
She's dropping out of school.
What, $100,000?
Here's why I like you. You're smart and you have a good heart.
Oh, thanks.
If you had had to guess at this, what would you have said?
Gut instinct right off the bat was James, but I think it was John. I think it was John.
So if you had to answer, you would have said...
I would have probably said John.
John.
Yeah. Oh, what is it, Robert? No, I would have said John.
Let's see what all the kids said. The entire class said James.
Madison, Monroe, I can't think of
They
the
would have
rest.
been right. You would have been wrong.
Okay, good.
You would have walked out of here with $25,000. You made the right decision.
Yay.
You got $100,000.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Remember,
Thanks, guys. Woo!
remember our little promise up front?
Right. I am happy to admit that I am clearly not as smart as a 5th grader, but I'm a lot richer than them.
Well, you got $100,000, and we'll see you next time on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Bye, everybody.
5th grader.
Hi, class. How are we today? Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and this is the show that asks the question, are you smarter than a 5th grader? We give grown-ups a chance to prove that they are indeed smarter than a 10-year-old, and if they can prove it, they can win $1 million. All right, over here is my class. Laura, Kyle, Jacob, Alana, and Spencer. All right, class, you ready to meet our new student?
Yeah! Our new student's a 40-year-old executive assistant to a tax attorney, and she graduated from Eric White Elementary School. Please welcome Shelia Veleose.
Hello, Sheila.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Did I pronounce your last name right?
Veleose.
Veleose. Oh,
There
that's
you
so
go,
pretty.
there you go.
And you attended Eric White Elementary, and
Yes,
there's
I
a
did.
picture of you when you were there. Look at that collar. One good win, and you are out of here. Well, these are your classmates. They're going to be taking the same quiz that you're taking.
Yes.
And actually, during the
Hey,
course
guys.
of this quiz, you're going to be able to cheat off of them, so pick one of them right now.
Ooh. All right. First one I'm gonna go with, Alana.
Alana, come on up here.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Alana.
Hello, Alana.
Hello.
All right, let me tell you how we play this game, Sheila. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range in difficulty from first grade through the 5th grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. You get all 10 of them right, the last one's worth $500,000.
We're gonna take it.
You run the table on this 10, we'll give
Okay.
you one more grade school question. It's going to be worth $1 million. Sheila, if any point during the test it gets to be too much, if the pressure's too high, you can drop out of school, okay? You can drop out with the money you've bankrolled up into that point. But before you leave us, you got to promise me you'll look in the camera and tell millions and millions of people, I am not smarter than a 5th grader. We got a deal?
Deal.
We got a deal. Let's find out. Is Sheila Veleose smarter than a 5th grader? All right, Sheila, for $1,000, pick a subject.
I gotta ask Alana, what's your strongest subject?
I love geography and social studies and animal science.
In animal science?
Geography,
All right.
social studies, and animal science.
Excellent. Okay, my first subject is first grade animal science.
First grade animal science for $1,000. Sheila, here's your first grade question. True or false? Some crocodiles are native to North America. True or false? Some crocodiles are native to North America. Now, while Alana writes her answer down, let me tell you how your classmates can help you. You can cheat off of them twice during the game. You can peek at their paper. If you like their answer, you can take it. If you don't like it, you can go with your own. And once during the game, you may copy their paper, but you must go with the answer that they wrote down. Or once during the game, they can save you, which means if you have the wrong answer, but your classmate at the podium has the right answer, you win the money. We continue on with the game.
Okay.
Alana answered quickly. She is
Alana?
locked in. What are
Alana?
you thinking, Sheila?
I am thinking that it is the first question and I have to cheat. That's what I'm thinking.
And usually if you're cheating on the first question, you're not really thinking about acing it, are you?
I need to peek.
You need to peek.
Yes, I need to peek at Alana's answer. Peek.
Peek. All right. True or false? Some crocodiles are native to North America. Alana said true. How's that feel?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna lock it in with true.
True.
Yes,
She's
Jack?
right, it is true. They are native to Florida and Mexico.
There you go.
You got $1,000. Let's make it $2,000.
Okay, my next subject. No, my next subject. What I'm gonna have to go with is 4th grade astronomy.
4th grade astronomy. So you had to cheat on the first grade question and you thought, what the heck, let's jump up to the 4th grade. You really think you deserve to skip a couple of grades?
I don't know what I deserve at this point. I just want to answer the question.
Well, right now you got $1,000. Let's see your $2,000 question. 4th grade astronomy, the question is, not counting Pluto, how many planets in our solar system are smaller than Earth? Not counting Pluto, how many planets in our solar system are smaller than Earth? Your classmate Alana has locked in
Okay, I know that we have 9 planets, and Pluto is one of them. That counts 9, so that's 8 planets.
Not
And then-
counting Pluto.
Yeah, right, so that
Okay.
leaves 8. And I know 2 of them are definitely bigger than Earth. Oh my God. Alana.
I can't help you.
She can't help you unless you want to use your copy.
Okay, we've got Mercury and Mars, and I think Mars is smaller. And then we have Saturn and Jupiter, and I think Saturn and Jupiter are bigger. And then we have Uranus and Neptune, which I know for a fact are smaller.
I know the answer, and you're making me second guess myself.
Okay, not counting Pluto, how many planets in our solar system are smaller than Earth? Okay. I feel like I either have it or I don't, and I feel like I don't. So, I am going to copy from Alana.
Gonna copy Alana's paper. Sheila, if you'd had to guess, what would you have said?
If I had guessed, I would have said 3.
If you'd have said 3, you would have been right. And you wouldn't have burned your copy. Not counting Pluto, how many planets in our solar system are smaller than Earth? You better hope Alana wrote down 3. For $2,000, may we please see what this 5th grader wrote down? 3, you have $2,000. Sheila, the 3 planets are Venus, Mercury, and Mars. All right, your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time.
Thank you,
Good
Alana.
job, Alana.
Woo! Oh,
I understand that you have some family with you today.
I do.
You want to point them out over here?
Yes, I have my 2 daughters.
Which ones?
From
Oh,
the
you're
left to the
beautiful.
right.
How are you?
Yeah, that's Michaela.
Nice to see you.
It's my youngest daughter.
How are
That's
you?
Heather, my girlfriend. And my
So
oldest,
this is your
Kiana.
mom.
Yeah.
You proud of her so far? She's cheated twice on 2 questions. Did she ever help you with your homework?
No.
No. That's a good thing. Sheila, it's time to pick another classmate.
Okay. Spencer.
Spencer.
My man.
How are you, Spencer?
I'm good.
You good. Sheila, you got $2,000. We're playing for $5,000. You want to ask your daughters what you should go with?
Yeah.
What's
What
your
do you guys think?
The 1st grade question. Your daughters confidently said, go with the 1st grade question, Mom.
Okay, I'm going to go with 1st grade vocabulary.
1st grade vocabulary. We'll reveal Sheila's 1st grade vocabulary question when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Sheila's got $2,000. She is playing for $5,000, and she has selected 1st grade vocabulary. Sheila, for $5,000, here's the 1st grade question. How many times does the letter A appear in the following word? Mastodon. You were really hoping I was going to write the word on the board, weren't you? Mastodon.
Say the word again, Jeff.
Mastodon.
Mastodon.
You want me to spell it for you? It's like a woolly mammoth. Mastodon.
M-A-S-M-A-S-T-A-D. That's 2 A's. There could be a 3rd.
Spencer's
at the
locked
last-
in his answer, Sheila. You're an executive assistant to a tax attorney? But everybody
Yes.
at the attorney's office is very, very proud right now, Sheila.
That's why God invented spell check. Well, my last cheat is a save. So,
Which means you could guess at it.
I can
If-
guess at it.
He has the right answer. He can save you if you're wrong.
Exactly.
If you guess at it and you're right, you don't burn your save. Or you could go home with $2,000.
Oh dear.
And after taxes, that's what?
Okay, I'm gonna guess at it.
That's the sound a mastodon makes.
Well, I'm stuck between 2 and 3. I'm gonna guess and say 2.
2.
Locking it in.
Alana, who bailed you out a couple of times, wasn't it? Said 2.
Ow! Okay.
She's wrong. Spencer said 1. Spencer's right. You got $5,000. Nice work, Spencer.
Nice work.
You got bailed out by somebody whose voice isn't going to change for 4 or 5 years. Now, you got to use your brain. You used your save. You used your peek. You used your copy. Pick a subject. Let's try to turn 5,000 into 10,000.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with 2nd grade U.S. geography.
2nd grade U.S. geography. For $10,000, Sheila, here's the 2nd grade question. In terms of land area, what is the 2nd biggest U.S. state?
Okay, Jeff. I know everybody knows this question.
In
Probably
terms
but
of land
me.
area, what's the 2nd biggest U.S. state?
In terms of land area, everybody knows Texas is the biggest state. Goodness. Okay, in terms of land area, is California. No, but that's not my answer.
You can keep talking it out. It will not be your answer until you lock it in.
Okay, great.
If it
I
makes you
wanna
feel
say-
any better,
Yes.
the class, they have answered it correctly, and now they're doodling. Sheila, you can walk out of here with $5,000. Talk it out.
I'm thinking it's California, but I could be so wrong, and I'm only thinking it's California because it stretches for so long.
How many
California takes up
states?
the whole. How many?
How many states do we have?
How many states? We have 50 states.
Do you know what the biggest state is?
Texas, because it takes me almost 2 days to get across it. There's Alaska, which is very, very big, but I don't know how it compares to California because California is long and stretched out, and Alaska looks like a little round thing, so I can't figure that one out. And you guys all know.
I'm just going to feed Darnell and Mike while you're talking it out. If you guess and you guess wrong, you walk out of here with nothing.
I know. Well, you know what? I am dropping out of school.
That's one of the smartest things you've said today. The answer is Texas.
Oh!
Who in the class knows what the largest U.S. state is?
Oh, goodness.
Kyle,
Alaska.
you're right. It's Alaska.
Wow! Wow! Way to go, Kyle.
When you were saying Texas was the largest, I was thinking, oh, please, Lord, let her drop out of school. Did your daughters know the answer?
Yes.
Yeah? It's gonna be a long car ride home, you know that, don't you? But you are riding home with $5,000 instead of nothing.
Okay.
And you remember our
That's
deal.
really good.
Look in the camera and tell the world.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
We'll be right back right after this. Hey, $5 grand. That's a good day's work. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a fifth grader. All right, our new student's a 38-year-old operations manager who graduated from Fair Avenue Elementary School. Please welcome Roy Rudolfin.
How you doing, Jeff?
Hello, Roy. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I guess this is
my
you when you
God.
attended Fair Avenue Elementary.
What is that? Look at that hair.
So when you were in elementary school, what kind of student were you?
I was, a fairly good student. Fairly good student. Math was my favorite subject.
Math?
Yeah.
Well, we got some fairly good students here. Actually,
Guys?
they're going to be taking the same quiz you're taking, Roy.
Oh, wonderful.
And actually, during the course of the game, we're going to let you cheat off of them. So pick one of them and let's get started.
You know what? I'm gonna take Kyle.
Kyle, come on
Thanks,
up
Kyle.
here.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hi, Kyle.
Hello, how are you?
Roy, let me tell you how we play our game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range in difficulty from the first grade through the fifth grade. You get all 10 of these right, we're going to give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million. If at any point during the game the pressure gets to be too much, you can drop out of school. You can take the money that you've bankrolled to that point, you can hit the button, you can drop out of school. But when you do, you have to promise me you'll look in the camera and tell everybody I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
Oh my God, I promise, but hopefully I don't
have a
have to
deal?
get to that point. Absolute deal.
All right, Roy, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Let's play. All right, Roy, pick a subject.
Kyle, we're gonna take first grade astronomy.
First grade astronomy.
Yes.
It's worth $1,000, Roy. Here's the question. True or false? You can see the planet Saturn with the naked eye. True or false? You can see the planet Saturn with the naked eye. Kyle has locked in his answer.
Woo.
What are you thinking, Roy? It's, 50-50 chance, true or
Yeah,
false?
yeah, it is 50-50. And, and Saturn's fairly big, but it's pretty much out there. I know you can see Venus with the naked eye, but Saturn and Jupiter, that's a little far. I would like to use the peak.
Okay, you want to peek at Kyle's answer?
Yes.
You want to lock that in?
Yay!
True or false, you can see the planet Saturn with the naked eye. Kyle, a 10-year-old said, false.
Okay.
What's your gut instinct,
Well,
Roy?
my gut instinct is that I can see it. It's a big planet. You can see Jupiter, Venus on a good night.
You could see Venus naked on a good night.
Absolutely.
No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. On a good night, you can see Venus with a naked eye.
Right,
I'm sorry. That's that whole thing up.
You know what? I think it's big enough that you can see it with a naked eye. So I am going to pick true.
Kyle said false. If you had depended on Kyle, you'd be going home with nothing right now because you are right. You've got $1,000.
Oh my God. Ah.
Good job!
Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it. Oh.
Let's turn 1,000 into 2,000, Roy.
Well.
Roy, this
Okay.
is the easiest part of the game.
We are, I think we're gonna go with first grade social studies.
First grade social
Yes.
studies. For $2,000, here is the first grade question, Roy. The month of November has how many federal holidays?
Wow.
The month of November has how many federal holidays? Kyle has locked in his answer.
I'm pretty sure of the fact that it only has one federal holiday on it.
Lock in your answer.
Thanks, guys. Thank
The fun thing for me is I get to see everybody's answer.
you. Yeah, I know.
This is my favorite answer in the class right here. May I see Jacob's answer? Jacob said 2, Thanksgiving and something else.
That's funny. 2 tomatoes.
I think that cleared it up for everybody, didn't it? I will tell you this.
Yep.
The something else, he may have lost partial credit on the test, but the answer 2 is the right answer. You said 1. It's Thanksgiving and the something else is Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. Oh, okay.
Let's hope your 10-year-old
Yeah,
buddy
let's hope
remembered
that's,
Veterans Day. For $2,000, can we see what Kyle said? 2! You got
Oh my God! Help me! Help me!
Nice job, Kyle.
Good job, Jacob.
You were just saved by somebody that has to
know.
raise their hand to go to the bathroom.
That is
And
so
save
bad.
you, he did. You
Yes,
have
he
$2,000.
did. Yes, he did.
It cost you your save. Pick another classmate.
Wow. No, I'm gonna take Alana.
Alana, come on up. Pick a subject.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Geography and math.
Geography and math.
Math, huh?
And animal science.
I will take 2nd grade animal science.
2nd grade animal science.
All right,
All right,
come
Roy,
on.
let's
Good
see the
question, good
$5,000 question. What gender of mosquito
Oh
bites
my
humans?
God. Ooh, this is a tough one. Mosquitoes bites humans. I didn't even know that there was a gender difference there.
Well, you got to think there's got to be
There has to be, right?
both,
Yeah,
or we wouldn't
yeah.
have any more mosquitoes.
Absolutely, I'm thinking the same thing.
I mean, we haven't gone over that in class yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Alana's locked in her answer,
Right.
Roy.
Okay. In nature, it's always the female part of the animal nature that takes care of everything and is more likely like the killer. I guess the killer, the tail, right? Yeah, like the praying mantis. No offense, none. Please, God.
You've been watching too much divorce court.
Yeah, I
Roy.
know. No. So this is a tough one. This is a tough one. We're kind of debating whether
You
to.
still have your copy left.
Yeah, I still have the copy, and you know what? And I hate to use it, but it's probably good that I use it here because Alana pretty much wrote it.
It's a
fairly
50-50
quick.
question.
Yeah. You know what? I am going to use the copy. She's pretty sure of it.
He wants the copy. You're copying off a 10-year-old. May we see Alana's answer, please? Alana just saved you. Female is the right answer. Nice job, Alana. You got $5,000. We're going to be playing for 10 when we come back.
Coming up next, Roy's on a roll,
Yeah, baby!
and his family can't believe his good fortune.
Your daughter looks like she's in shock right now.
No copy, no peek, and no save.
Can I throw up on stage?
How on earth can he ever deliver? Find out when Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader returns.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Roy Rudolfin, has got $5,000. About to play for 10,000. Now, who do you have here rooting for you
Well,
today, Roy?
I have here my beautiful wife, Tana.
Tana, how are you?
Is there. My stepson, Garrett.
Hey, Garrett.
And my beautiful stepdaughter, Shauna, right there.
Hey, Shauna, how are you? Is this making you nervous?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit. Well, you've got $5,000.
Okay.
We're playing for $10,000. That's the good news.
Yep.
The bad news is, Roy, you've used your save.
Yeah.
You've used both your cheats. Your classmates can't come up here and help you anymore. The bad part about that is you haven't answered a single question on your own
I
to this
know.
point.
How bad is that? God.
What subject would you like, Roy?
You know, I'll take second grade art to make it easier on myself right now.
All right.
Okay.
Second grade art.
Woo! Yeah! Come on, bring it! Yes!
Here's our second grade art question for
Okay.
$10,000. Which color absorbs the most light? Black, white, or yellow?
Absorbs the most light.
Which color absorbs the most light?
Okay.
What's the first thing popped into your head?
The first thing that popped in my head was it's not yellow.
Okay.
Woo! Am I done? Okay.
No, you're not quite done. A little more meat on this bone.
It's either gotta be black or white, okay? Because black and white are opposite ends of the color spectrum. And I know that when you go out in the desert, people don't wear dark clothes because it gets hot. And people tend to wear lighter clothes because the sun reflects off of it. So,
Your daughter looks like she's in shock right now.
I'm gonna be in shock if I don't get this, but I'm pretty sure of the answer. I'm pretty sure that black absorbs the most light because heat is light, and when it absorbs it, the garment gets hot. So I am going to choose A, black.
You know what I thought about?
What?
You know how all the athletes wear the
Yes.
black, and that's to keep the light out of their eyes. And I'm thinking, well, maybe black absorbs,
Yeah,
you know,
we'll
the
see.
light.
We'll see.
And you know why I thought that? Because that's the right answer. You got
Yeah.
$10,000. Roy,
Yeah, baby, I got past the
you just
five-digit
answered
mark.
a second grade question on your own. I am so
Yes.
proud of you. Roy, you got $10,000. Let me tell you the cool thing about the $25,000 question. Up to this point,
Okay.
like on that last question, if you had been wrong, you would have
Okay.
left here with nothing. You get this next question right, no matter what happens the rest of the way, the worst thing that can happen to you is you have $25,000. Pick a subject.
I am probably the worst grammar person. So, and I like science a little bit, so I'm gonna go with third grade earth science.
Third grade earth science. Roy,
Yes.
the $25,000 question is this.
Okay.
In the southern hemisphere, the
Oh,
vernal
my God.
equinox occurs in which month?
Okay. In the southern hemisphere. Can I throw up on stage? 'Cause,
What part of the question bothers you?
I think it starts with in.
In.
What bothers me first.
Do you know what the vernal equinox is?
I believe it is when the sun's highest point during a given month. And vernal,
I've got an uncle Vernal. And he lives in the southern hemisphere.
yeah, oh my God.
Roy,
Yes,
let me remind you, you have $10,000.
yeah.
If you get this wrong, you walk out of here with nothing.
Okay. Southern hemisphere, I'm thinking is opposite of northern. Vernal equinox, I liken that to like the fall season, which is November, October, November.
I'll tell you this, the class doesn't even all have the same answer.
Really? Is your Uncle Vernal here now?
My Uncle Vernal?
Jeff, I have 1 in 12 chances to answer this question right and 11 of 12 to get it wrong. I'm a gambler by nature, but I don't know if I'm gonna go for it. You know what? It's a bad bet all around. I am going to take the money. Yeah.
Drop out of school? You said you liked to gamble, Roy. If you had to guess, what would you have guessed?
If I would have guessed, I would have picked February.
February. You had a 1 in 12 shot, and I'm so glad you didn't take it because the right answer is September, but you were walking out of here with $10,000, Roy. And we had a little deal. When you came up here, look into the camera, say to the world,
Mom, I'm sorry, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? All right, class, you ready to meet our new student?
Yeah.
She's a 25-year-old retail manager who graduated from Aspen Elementary School. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Crystal Robertson.
Hello, Crystal. How are you?
Great.
So you're a new mom.
I am.
Boy or girl?
Boy, Alexander.
Alexander, and how old is he?
He's 5 months.
5 months, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
This is a picture of you, I guess, when you
Scary.
attended Aspen Elementary School. I like the bangs, and it's almost like a little Pekingese thing
My
going on
mom did
there.
that to me. It's horrible. I will never do that to my child.
Yes, you will too. You
I
just
won't.
don't realize it yet. All right, these 5th graders over here are going to be taking the same quiz that you're taking.
All right.
And actually, you're going to be able to cheat off of them as the game goes along. So choose wisely and pick a classmate.
Let's go with Alana first.
Alana joins us for the 3rd time today.
Come on, girl.
All right, Crystal, let's find out. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? All right, Crystal, there's your 10 subjects for $1,000. Pick your first one.
What's your best subject, hon?
Geography, history, and social studies.
Good, because those are my worst. So.
All right, now, Crystal, what's your best subject?
Math.
Math, okay.
Okay. Let's go with 4th grade U.S. geography.
4th grade U.S. geography. Interesting strategy, because a lot of people start at the bottom and work their way up.
But I might as well take advantage of her while I have her, being those
Okay.
are strong
You decided to go with the
subjects,
9-year-old question right off the bat. All right, for $1,000, Crystal, here's the question. 2 U.S. rivers are over 2,000 miles long. One is the Mississippi. What is the other? 2 U.S. rivers are over 2,000 miles long. One is the Mississippi. What is the other? Alana has locked in her answer.
Gosh.
You okay?
Yeah.
You look more frightened than the substitute teacher on sex education day.
I think I am. Oh, God.
What are you thinking?
To be honest, I have no idea. I am
Yeah, nothing's coming up?
nothing.
Think of any other long rivers in the U.S.? You've got your peek, your copy, and your save.
I think I'm gonna go with copy. She seemed like she knew the answer.
You're gonna go with
Going
copy.
with copy. Come on, Alana. Come on.
If you had to guess at this, if you had no one to help you and you'd had to guess, and trust me, I did that on a lot of tests growing up. What would you have said?
Well, I would have cheated off the person next to me, but being that there's nobody next to me.
Well, that's exactly what you did today, so you're a natural.
I am just, I don't know, I'm just stumped.
Let's see what Alana had to say. Alana said, the Missouri, and spelling doesn't count on this question. You know your hopes are riding on somebody that was drinking out of a sippy cup about 4 years ago. 2 U.S. rivers are over 2,000 miles long. One is the Mississippi. The other one is the Missouri. $1,000, Crystal. You got $1,000. Pick your $2,000 question. You went with 4th grade first.
Yeah. Let's go
tough.
with 3rd grade math.
3rd grade math for $2,000. Okay, Crystal, your 3rd grade math question is coming up right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Crystal Robertson's playing for $2,000. You went with 3rd grade math. For $2,000, the question is, a triangle has 2 interior angles of 1 degree each. How many degrees does its 3rd angle have? A triangle has 2 interior angles of 1 degree each. How many degrees does its 3rd angle have? Alana has locked in her answer.
But are they talking about a regular triangle here?
It's a regular triangle, I think. It's not no trick questions on here.
Okay.
A triangle has 2 interior angles of 1 degree each. How many degrees does its 3rd angle have?
I'm gonna go with 1 degree as well. Uh-oh, everybody's quiet. That's scary.
A triangle has 2 interior angles of 1 degree each. How many degrees does its 3rd angle have? You said 1. Out of curiosity, let's see what Alana said. Alana said 1. I want to see what Jacob said. Jacob said 178. You know what a right triangle is?
Yeah, it's one that's off to the right.
A right triangle is the one that's off to the right. This is how I was thinking about it. I know, like on a right triangle, where you have a right angle,
Right.
that's 90 degrees. And so the other 2 have got to equal the 90 degrees. So on a right triangle, it would be 90, 45, 45. So if it was 1
I should have
and
thought it out
1,
better.
Jacob would be right. It's 178 degrees. Crystal, I am so sorry. You're going home with nothing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for playing. You know our little deal.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
I'm appealing to all the teachers in America. Help us. We can't even give this money away. We'll see you next time on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?